Hello everyone, welcome back to Good Games Morley. It's me, Aaron. Let's try something a little different today. Let's do a pick 2 Lorwyn Eclipsed draft and see how that goes. I have been finding very medium success in this format. I've had a few trophies, mostly with just aggro Kithkin stuff. I just drafted a very sweet Tree Folk deck that I went 5 and 3. But pick 2, let's jump in with a nice quick one. Morning Tide's Light is a lot of fun. This actually just kicked the crap out of me in the last game. They blinked all of the elementals that came into play and bounced my board, so that was pretty rough. This is maybe not the best place to start because you aren't guaranteed to have lots of enters the battlefield effects. Kin Binding is absolutely insane though. Creatures you control get +X/+X, where it's the number of creatures that enter the battlefield this turn, and you make a free 1/1 every turn, so I'll be taking that for sure. Everything else in the pack does not really go that well with it. I could spec on a Reaping Willow. I am a little Tree Folk pilled at the moment because I had a very, very cool combo deck with this. In 4-player pick 2 draft, though, I don't think that it's going to be necessarily open because less packs get opened altogether, and so you need to make sure that you have lots of the random blight payoffs in there. I don't know if Morning Tide's Light is that powerful to take this early. Nothing else in the pack is... What? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, Kin Binding, and let's just take the Reaping Willow. There's only 2 seconds left. Okay, so we got past another sweet white rare. Adept Water Shaper is just really solid. All my tap creatures have indestructible. There is a blue tap fairy merfolk payoff thing. The best spot for Kin Binding is probably merfolk. Well, Kithkin because it makes Kithkin, but the ones that make go wide the best are the merfolk decks. So we could just go down a merfolk path with these two. Tapping them for Convoke and tapping them while attacking and all that sort of thing. And then Reaping Willow we could play if we end up mostly mono white. But yeah, hopefully we'll get this unexpected assistance back, but we probably won't. This is a super powerful pack. Yeah, we'll pick those guys. Okay, we can probably just keep going down the merfolk route here, or we could go something fun and ridiculous. Kin Binding is probably just going to be good in any sort of deck. We could go something a bit funny and go Blackthorn and Shore Lurker. I have drafted merfolk a lot in these videos, and it's just been unfortunate because I've drafted non-merfolk decks off camera. Let's go for the merfolk. If we get the tree folk later, we can see how that goes. But okay, there is a good Kithkin card here. It's a 4-mana 5/5 pretty much. That and Rooftop Percher are more powerful than the other things in the pack. But maybe we should take a Bogslather's Embrace in case we end up in this black-white tree folk deck that I really like. Shimmer Creep is vivid, and Rooftop Percher is going to be more likely to make our deck. If we are any sort of kindred type thing, Rooftop Percher is going to go in. I've won so many games with Rooftop Percher. Okay, I'm going to take the Morning Tide's Light now because these 2 cards work quite well in that Tree Folk deck. Burning Curiosity in these. We can put those in the sideboard. And a Darkness Descends. Darkness Descends could actually be really good in black-white too, because we can sweep up the opponent's small creatures and then use the blight tokens ourselves. Dream Harvest. Each opponent exiles cards until they exile cards with Totem Man, and you can just play them for free. That's a pretty fun control win con. Just take something huge from their deck. Twilight Diviner. When this enters Surveil 2, whenever one or more creatures you control enter, if they entered or were cast from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of one of them. If they entered or were cast. Oh, if so it's if they come out of a graveyard. I don't know if we have very many ways to do that, so we can probably just ignore that one. There's not that much here for the black-white deck, or so I could just take Dream Harvest as a powerful end game thing, and a Blight Rot as a removal spell. This is all kind of crappy, unfortunately. Yeah, not the hottest. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of interesting stuff here. If we do just cut the black cards, we could just take 2 insane Merfolk payoffs. This one convokes out and makes some Merfolk tokens. This copies your Merfolk and draws cards and does all sorts of stuff. I think that is going to be a little bit more powerful than this. But if we do look at the black, that's a bit more of a good deck, but there's not that many other payoffs for the black-white deck in this pack. So this is the problem with the pick 2 draft. So we're only opening 4 times 3 packs still. Glenalendra's Answer is okay. It's just a counterspell that makes a 1/1. It's not the greatest, but we will take it. And then maybe another Gravelgale Scoundrel. Just need some 2-drop creatures, and hopefully we can pick up some payoffs. Bark of Doran actually goes very well in this deck with lots of Gravelgale Scoundrels. Maybe we are playing this black-white. Maybe we can splash blue. Like, these are not the greatest, so we can play this and then hopefully pick up some Tree Folk. Or we just pick up high toughness creatures to go along with our Boggart Pranksters. Let's try something weird. Okay. And then the other option, I guess, is going blue-black and taking these 2. God, the pick 2 drafts go too quickly. We're going to have to do some work in the deck building phase. Okay. Gathering Stone is usually something I would want to pick up if we ended up in a very heavy Typal deck. But we are not. We're kind of all over the place now. So, yeah, look at this cool Esper mess. Don't think we'll be playing that one. So we can just go for this weird Toughness Matters deck with the Boggart Prankster. If we end up blue with Wonderwine Farewell, it's not the best, but maybe just that and this to hedge our bets, because the rest of the pack is so middling that we may as well take 2 payoffs for the deck that we might end up in. Okay, we can take a Rhymekin Recluse here. This isn't Typal, but it just bounces something back to the hand, getting a bit of a tempo there. And then a Silvergill Peddler, just 3-drop. Blue-white is probably going to be where we end up, though. If we are in this weird Toughness Matters thing, we can just cut these cards and play pretty much everything else, which is good. Cool Wrath Mystic would go well if we are... let's take the Evolving Worlds in case we want to splash something in black. And Spiral and Sundappled Celebrant are likely to make our decks as well. So, wow, this draft's wild. This is I did record another pick 2 draft that the audio got messed up, so I didn't upload it. That one very similarly. It's just very, very quick draft format. There, when you get in a spot like this where it's not easily a Typal deck, you get really stuck and caught between picks. So let's see what this looks like if we are just playing the blue-white Toughness Matters version. That is 39 cards. So this blinking a bunch of stuff is okay. We are just on the like sort of kin binding as our answer plan. That's not great. But we don't really have enough black cards. Okay, let's have a look at black splash blue. Requiting Hex, so this destroys... I don't know if we need to play that. That's a fine card, that's okay. And then we get to play this, which is great. Okay. Oh, we're not playing these. So... if we're just splashing blue for like... let's see if we cut the blue completely. Give that a go. What would we splash for? Kind of none of this stuff. Creating a copy of a merfolk we control. And all our creatures getting lifelink and drawing a card. Do we have that many options? We could make a copy of that. Make a copy of that. Make a copy of this. This is not great. It's not looking the hottest. And these are so crap. Okay, so maybe we're just splashing black for some removal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we could splash black for this. This goes well in the Doran deck. It's just a way to draw some cards. Maybe we don't want this. That's very niche. We have the Evolving Wilds. So we're mostly blue-white, splashing black for removal spells. Huh. Maybe we just don't need... And then Reaping Willow. Not that good. Not that good. Let's cut this. And chuck in a Sig's Command. Copy some Merfolk. This is kind of all over the place. Reaping Willow could end up being very, very good. We have 14 sources to be able to cast that on turn 4. If we draw an island early, though... Okay, this is at least interesting. And there's a few different ways that we can build it. Let's jump into a game and see how it plays out. That draft is relentless pace with the pick 2 draft. Perfect mana. Okay, Gathering Stone is going to be naming Merfolk. And this is very good with this on turn 4, so we've got a nice curve here at least. And Kin Binding's very good. Again, very good with this too, because we make 2 bodies a turn. That may be worth just... we may as well offer the trade-off with it. Oh, it's very large on the screen. I'm going to squish myself down a little bit. Ooh. They called our bluff successfully. We don't really want to trade off for a combat trick here and a surveil. Let's just not block and spiral into Solitude, their largest creature. Could be that one. There's an elf card in your graveyard. We'll be able to exile that one later. Maybe we just need to stop taking 3 from this guy. It's a bit unfortunate. So they did have the trick. But maybe they'll be less incentivized to attack now. That's a fine conclusion to that. We do need to draw land very, very quickly, though. Again, we're just going to be playing against Morkant's Eyes the whole... Never lucky. So we just have to cast this? Oh. We can play this because they're going to attack us down to 8. If we get an attack in with that, at least we've got something to blight onto and then maybe cast something else. I don't know. We're not out of this game. We have a lot of cards in hand. No blocks. Is it dead? Yeah, it's getting a set. Perfectioned. Blight, right, okay. Land, we can just untap and kill this. Yay. Okay, I think we need to, unfortunately. And if we draw a land, we can, plains, we can take over the game with Kin Binding, which is good. You can gain some life back with Rooftop Perch, get rid of the elves in their graveyard. We will do that. Getting punched. Now this deck does not look very. This is like the worst stuff in our deck here. So we're doing this, and the Merfolk mostly cost blue and white. So that's what we're doing. Merfolk. That's an elemental. I guess that's going in our hand. They said, no, that's a bomb. Which one? They're all bombs. Oh boy. Yeah. What is this deck? This is not looking good. This is funny. We got so many different strategies. Yeah. At least this has nothing in the graveyard. No blocks, we can take one. We don't want an elf in the graveyard, that's how we're gonna lose. Come on, Murphy, come on! Okay, that's fine. Let's Kinbind. Can you get past infinite 1/1s? Infinite being 1 or 10. This will be difficult for them to get past even with the Mork in size. Anything of trample? Oh, thank God. Now I will trade off. Reveal. Yep, we are doing that for sure. We are doing this for sure. And then this is going on here. Attacking for 6. Okay, this is looking good now. Board shrinks down a lot. But if we can play a couple spells next turn, that'd be great. Kinbinding, awesome. What a card. This getting the Bark of Doran on it as well. This is if this is a lesson in how to pilot a sweet train wreck, then I don't know what is. If this isn't a lesson. Oh yeah, okay. Go on. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Why would you kill that? You're going to be very dead on board, my friend. Do you want to keep that on top? Sure. And then this is coming out. And then we want to tap that one as well. So that we can put the Bark of Doran on Gravelgill Scoundrel. Oh, I should have left the Merfolk untapped to make this unblockable. Doesn't matter, we're cracking in for a whole bunch of damage here. Oh, I can tap any creature. Yeah, go on. Liking this weird deck is paying off if we draw exactly the lands that we need. Scarblade's Malice. Up to X, target creatures get plus X, but X is a number of colors, I'm sure. Card's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, we've won. That's nice. Yep. Make 1/1. Attack. Tap this. Fun one. Fun. Turned it around. They're on a quest. Good game. That was close. Shit. Okay, good. See you in the next game. Let's jump into game 2. This pile. Who's that? Dragon guy. Dragon man. This is good. We've got all our... I mean, it's not good. It's fine. Opponent going first again. My god. But at least we have all our colors. Really want to play Kinbinding on 5. What are we gonna fetch? Oh, that's good. They're not doing that. So we have 6 planes left in our deck. I think it's more likely that we will need the swamp. This can binding. Okay. Maybe this deck is a piece of trash and I need to rebuild it. This is a whole bunch of super awkward stuff. If we draw some cards though, yes. We can do anything. Just gonna get Assert Perfectioned. Oh, no, okay, okay. We're getting an attack in here. Do we need to draw the card? We can just Surveil instead. Yeah. 5-drop will help us play. A 5th land drop will help us play the tree, which will draw us more cards, which will help us take over with kin binding. Probably just gotta go on the top. Okay. Our opponent has a slow Kithkin start, thank God. I think we need to just trade off here. Oh. Yeah. Put him here. We'll be able to blink our board later. And we can block with this Blackthorn now. We do have a lot of cards in the deck that can gain advantage if we are left unmolested, so... We can't really... Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. So here we go. Okay, kin binding should help us take over if they don't destroy it. We are taking a bit of damage this turn, but that's okay. Ooh, even more damage than we thought. Okay. Might be trample 3, 8, 11. Yeah, I think we need to block one of these. One of these guys. I'm not sure if we can attack anymore. That's very good. We can play this and the Rooftop Perch to gain some life this turn. We're taking for 6 here. We're gonna, on their turn, we'll have a 1-3, a 3-3, and a 1-1. I do not think that we can attack. I should be able to attack with this a whole bunch. Unblockable with the Pested World making, so we're making 2 1-1s a turn. We should be able to survive by doing that. And this also has like the 1 ring thing, prevent all damage that we dealt. Okay, I think we're just playing everything. with our flyer and our unblockable guy. Tapping this one to make a fairy. Dead next turn. Going to kill us this turn. Kin binding, very, very, very good. Very good. Might look at the sideboard and see what the black-white version looks like, so we can just play kin binding and the tree folk guys and not worry about. When do these return? Beginning of the next end step. Okay, sure. Ugh, man, I'm gonna get a lot of life. I think if we just tap down that flyer, we win, though. Create a token that's a copy of target merfolk. So we want to copy the... if we just stun their flyer, we have enough to get through. So, copying this to gain some life, and tapping down this and putting a stun counter on it. Yep, and then 0. Woo! 2-0 with the pile. Love it. Pick 2 draft. It looks like everyone's decks are Typal and Insane at this level in Platinum or whatever, so we have to focus up. Oh god, I forget how bad our black is. Okay, if we cut this blue stuff, what does it look like again? Put in one of these. I guess there's always a 2-drop that we kind of want to kill. Are we just playing these idiots though? Oh, it's so bad. If they entered or cast from a graveyard, I guess we do have the Reaping Willow to get stuff back from the graveyard. This to wipe their board is pretty cool. The let's try it. These guys will just help us survive, and then 13, 16, 17. Oh, we're not playing that either then. This is not good, not good. Well, okay, I remember how we got there then. And what was the last thing? Oh, 6 command. Cool. That does unfortunately look like the best build. Please sound off in the comments if you think that I'm trash and there was a better build that was presented itself there. We're 2-0 though. Can't complain. Can't complain. Really. It's just about drawing kin thing. Kindred Dominance or whatever it's called. Okay. This is not a very strong hand, but at least we're going first. This, cleaning this, pretty good. If we draw an island, we're in business. Maybe they'll just get mana screwed and we'll win. No. You're so timid. Yep. At least they're taking time off to. Whoa! Yeah! So good at this game. So good. Hell of a curve here. Oh boy. And they can't even really block with this. Oh my god, we are curving out. We just have to not let the Elementals deck go long. Should be easy with these guys. That is... what does this do? Deals 2 damage to something. Well, that's very sad. So we played this, they just untap and kill it immediately, so I don't really want to do that. We don't, because then we don't have a Merfolk to copy even. Oh. I think we just have to draw it out. It's not great that we know that it's gonna, but it's just gonna be in the hand forever. We have to hope that they don't prioritize killing it and play a 4-drop or something instead, and then we can untap and like protect it with this, or like at least make another copy. But yeah. The problem with 3/2s. They die to Explosive Prodigy. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, we're drawing all the random parts of our deck that technically work. This on Merfolk with the Elemental and Tree Folk on board is hilarious to me. We don't have a Merfolk to copy, but we'll draw one with our Gathering Stone. Okay, is this dying? Destroy a creature, draw a card. That's pretty good, dog. What do they get? Cinder Strike. Can't kill me. Bleh. Well, I will not be casting a creature this turn. I am gonna name Merfolk. Come on, draw a Merfolk. Go on. Yes! So powerful. Take -1. I don't really want them to just be able to use their Cinder Strike, so let's not play anything. Well, I can use it on this, but that's more than outlived its usefulness. Oh, maybe we should have just played this then. Oh. Don't care about that. They are spinning their wheels. We are feeling pretty good here with Gathering Stone scrying us to victory. Stratosaur, that's not going to do it. That can go in the bin. I would like to exile that elemental thing from your graveyard. Kindle. And this is probably some way to get that back. And then this, drop more cards. Look at this Gathering Stone. Stratosaur. Attack. Attack with it, you coward. think we spiral the Stratosaurus so that we can get in a good attack here. Probs don't need this. Yeah, we just need creatures. Mm-hmm. We don't really want to bounce anything there. We just want to draw stuff off our gathering stones. So. Opponent's getting a bit flooded. Hopefully they've drawn all their removal spells. And our flyers will take over the game. Oh, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's been stunned. Behold a murder. Oh my god. Oh, that's strong. I don't know if we need it. This is just like a 4/6. Man, the elf version of this is just so cracked compared to all the other ones. I don't think we even really care about this. Probably silly to bottom a removal spell though, but okay. Let's just attack with the flyer. And play a 6-drop. Just the safest. Oh, we may as well draw a card. Mm-hmm. Still not sure how I'm feeling about this format. I have goofed off a lot, and there are some very powerful typal decks as well. It does feel quite corset-y. Target creature you control against trample. Oh, it's whenever it attacks as well. Wow. Or becomes tapped. Ah, okay. I do need to kill that. I misread that card. I will reveal that, yes. They did on board 5/8. We can just attack with the flyers here, I think. And have him dead to rights next turn. We just bounce this guy and kill this. Let's just pay 3 and exile the large thing, and then almost guarantee that we win next turn. And we still have this. Yeah. Then you draw many removal spell. Do we just exile this? Yeah, probably. Don't waste the mana, get him. They didn't play the flyer and gain life, so now they're dead on board. Okay, okay. We take them. We take those wins. 3-0 with the pile. Look, don't know what to tell you. Are we running, getting lucky? Am I playing so tight? No. It is very, very, very difficult to record and talk through your actions and make the best strategic plays. So, yeah, this has been a learning curve for me. Thank you very much for watching, if you're still watching. These have been fun. I have so many that I've recorded that I've had to just bin because of various technical or gameplay issues. Or getting interrupted by people coming to the door. But this is a fun one at least. Playing against Goon Killer. This will be fine. Going first is not good. But it does have the curve with this. If we draw the lands, we got a removal spell. I think it's hard to pass this sort of hand up. Drawing 2 out of 3 swamps. That is very sad. I'm gonna just draw lands from here on though, and it's gonna be gravy. Yeah, no. What's the opposite of a land? Oh, they didn't play a land. That's funny. So we are quite far away from casting this, so maybe we just kill the other thing? The 2/2? Like, we're going to be very mana tight over the next few turns, even if we draw a land. Keep pressuring him. This making a bunch of 1/1s will be nice. Okay. Get in there. Attack. Attack me. No attacks. Okay. I would like to make lots of 1/1s. With totem mana value 5 or greater this way. Okay, so we could get a bunch of spells if we're lucky with this. That'll be kind of fun. Okay, they're playing some power now. That's a 4/4 with trample. No, I don't think we want a quad block there. Triple block, sorry. That's a bit sad, but this is okay. I think we're still naming merfolk. Sure. No planes. So we are getting in for an unblockable 2 every turn. Potentially more. But they are cracking in with a lot of tramply, difficult to block damage. Okay. That's never a good sign. Oh, that's... we're taking 10. Okay, this is rough. Not going well. I will reveal that. What the hell? How have we drawn every... Yeah, it's unreal. Drawn every swamp in the deck. For sure, because they got vigilance. One of these. Tapping this. We're not in a great spot, but at least if we Sig's command, we'll gain 1 million life next turn. Are we just dead to their stuff on board though? Let's see. I can only block that with my flyer, so that one's getting through. That's probably 5 damage. Tough. Okay. Are we just taking this? Is there anything that buffs power and toughness? And as long as another creature entered the battlefield, I don't think there's a flash thing apart from the quick thing. I can't block that thing anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we don't block, we win if we draw up planes because we can just tap down their. Oh, they've got the Mutavault, but still. I think the only way we win is by not blocking, so... Draining me for life or something? Okay. Oh, that's not going to do it, because we don't have any planes in play. Oh! Go on! We're dead. These guys will have vigilance though. Yes, can't block this. Okay. Did okay with no white mana. We are losing because our deck is made of unrelated crap, but you can win games with it, clearly. So we're gonna try and win a few more games. Every time I look at the sideboard, it just gets sad. Okay, let's go game 5 with our hilarious pile. How's everyone's day going? What'd you have for breakfast? Going first and not playing anything till turn 4 is not a go. This will suffice. And let's live the dream of actually playing Dream Harvest one of these days. This, I'm going to predict we are not going to win this game. Against the Elf deck, most likely. With 1 million cards. Oh, I'll bounce that. No. Well, looks like we are going to be casting Dream Harvest this game. Whether it's any good or not, who knows? At least opponents had a slow start as well, but they have 6 cards in hand, and we have 2 spells. Okay, slow still. Miss. Yes, it was an elf. Oh my god. That's pretty good. Great card. Freaky looking there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna take a lot of damage. Just getting +3, plus another 3 after that. 7, jeez. No block. So we can't cast this. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. That has to stay on top, unfortunately, so that we can cast Dream Harvest next turn and then lose on the crackback. Ah, yay. Oh well, we tried. Wow. What a nuts Kithkin deck. Like when other people play Feisty Spikeling, it looks really good, doesn't it? When I play it, they play 1/3 and I don't draw anything that goes along with it. Sure, yeah, draw a million cards. Ugh, man. Yeah, maybe I won't miss this format that much. Am I gonna do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles drafts? Sure. Is it Kithkin? Oh, it is, wow. No blocks. They just hit a sweeper from their deck. Here we go. Wow! Oh god, that's embarrassing. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Give him back the Changeling Wayfinder. Eat crap and die. Okay. Well. Can't beat a normal good typal deck. We will get one more win though. We will. Let's draft the sweet actual good decks off camera. It's classic. Boy's a liar. We're going to Laneway today to see many bands. OK Lou, Wet Leg, Pink Pantheress, Chaperone, The Dare. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Just chilling out today. Watched Wuthering Heights last night. It was fine. Okay. Can we beat an opponent in pick 2 draft who is in silver? This is the sort of hand that we can deal with on the draw. Drawing a land off the top. Searching for plains. I said island. That would have been catastrophic. There's one you can just lose the game by a misclick on turn 1. Okay. Alright, we gotta beat the Rhyme Fire Talk or quit Magic forever. We'll we'll play the 2/2. More like we're going to attack in, then cast this next turn, then this, and then attack with this, and then tap that on turn 4. Okay. That is a permanent of type Merfolk. How much does this cost to activate? 4 to become a 4/4. Jeez, okay. So this gets to copy spells after they have played. Look, maybe it's not that bad in. You have to play. Okay. Okay, so we've got a lot of bodies now for Sundappled Celebrant. Okay, they're just playing a bunch of Furdock cores. What is... Okay, so they've dumped their hand, but it's just a bunch of 4/4 guys? Sure, no blocks. Okay, sure. Okay, if we Sig's command and tap this down, and copy this, that would leave us with a lot of bodies, and then we can just make a bunch of fairy tokens. Okay. Well, I want to attack with that one, so... Bitter Blossom who? So it turns out you can win the game if your opponent plays a bunch of Furdock cores, which are practically useless. I guess we're just jamming with everyone because we can pump our board, and we just want him to trade off. Yeah, sure. What you blocking? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, boom to 1. That's gonna be good enough. Sorry, my friend. Fed up core, not good. Rhyme-fire talk, not good. Yeah. I'll take 5 damage. Okay, we're above even, which is good for us. Especially with this deck, wow. I'm proud of us, you know? We did it. Okay, let's see for probably the last game. We're back for game 7. Another silver opponent. Let's get one more. Let's squeeze some gems out of this bad boy. This hand's okay. We're gonna draw blue spells though. Oh, they're mulliganing. I don't think an Evolving Wilds has ever worked harder for me. Could have done with like 2 or 3 actually. I'm gonna go conservative and play this. Because if we draw blue, these are all late game. Okay, well now that has made our life a lot easier. A 2/2 lifelink. Milk in the bin. Will this be the day that Dream Harvest is good? Leave up the Blight Rot for whatever their 3-drop is. Definitely killing that. And playing our Merfolk. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, yay. We've got to keep that. That is so unfortunate, though. Yeah. It's like the best card in our deck. Kin Binding. Okay. I think it's probably worth killing off the 3/4 now. We can offer a trade, because if they don't want it, like, we're not winning by damage because they're just going to smash back with this, so at least maybe this can eat a removal spell, or we can blink it with Morning Tide's Light. It's better to have creatures on board for Kin Binding as well, so that's fine. Would I take a trade here? Oh, okay. Well, now I feel quite strong. Because they're not, like, pressuring us. We've got good late game here. That's pretty big. Why does everything have trample in this format? I think we can block. Because that will shrink this. Meaning that we can block it with our... Oh, that's great. Maybe just do this. And blight onto the random immediate. Just need to draw some cards. This is a good engine. Kin Binding and Blooded Blackthorn. Uh-oh. Oh no! Without paying its mana cost. I guess we should just bounce that. Beginning of the next end step. So we could blink all those guys out. Doesn't seem very good. I think we just gotta tempo this away. Shrinking this. 1/1. Get him with the 5/9. They can't really afford to block with it. Let's put counters on one of these idiots. Oh, we just need to draw lands. We've got, what is this? Elves and Fairies. So they can cast 3 drops for free at the moment if they get anything. Like this Gravelgill Scoundrel. Yep. There's a 7/7. Oh, no block. Oh, no, no, don't attack me. No. So we can blink the Gravel Girl Scoundrel and actually get it back. That would be pretty good. We can also bounce the... so I think we need to do that. We're bouncing Marilyn, so this, getting blinked out, yeah. We prevent all damage that will be dealt to us. Yep, everything comes back. Bounce the Trampler. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, is that good? Wait, until once each turn you can cast... Oh, sure. Weird spot, but at least we can just keep bouncing the board again. And then kin binding is getting huge. They're just getting lands. Oh, it has to be ones cast this turn. Oh, okay, that's good. Great. We can bounce this back to our own hand, I guess. Oh yeah, prevented all the damage. Oh my god. Wild. Okay. So we want to keep this around because it's going to get in for a lot of damage this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this. Nope. I'm targeting this and Marilyn, yeah. We're running out of cards in the deck. You're gonna get taxed back for some trample. Yeah. We're blighting. This will die. This will die as well. But we have to hit him for as much damage as we possibly can, so maybe just on the Murphy. Decline. If they need to trade off, they need to trade off. Yeah, okay, go on. And we can play a lot of bodies next turn and then just win with kin binding a big attack. Or we go big Dream Harvest and try to play a buttload of spells. Yeah, Spiral. Okay. Okay, we're getting milled out. We're getting milled out. Should we harvest their dreams? Should we harvest their dreams? That's pretty ballsy. Ballsy play. We need to hit like 2 creatures to make it really good. 3. So they're spiraling the unblockable guy, which is very smart. Yeah, okay. Okay, no blocks here. So kind of Hail Mary. Okay. Dream Harvest. I think it is the only way that we can win. We need to like hit a removal spell or something. Because we're about to get decked. Okay, here we go. That is insane. Okay. That. This is something that's guaranteed to hit them. So then they have to block this. The things that can't attack this turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1/1 attack with everything. Block the 2 biggest ones. Take 9. If they don't block the 2 biggest, they die, so they have to block the 2 biggest ones. They take 9, and we have... Yeah, let's put in there. Yes! What a game! Dream Harvest! Yeah! Woo! Oh, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. How many times did they cast Marilyn? Wow, 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 wow. Fun one. What was that, game 7? Game 7, crazy. This one we're just going to lose to getting color screwed, but hey. What a crazy game that was. Bananas. Wowza. Still recovering from that one. Woo! Okay, only playing in silver and diamond players this draft, so... Let's slay. This is an awful hand. Okay. This is also not good. But we gotta put All-Star Dream Harvest on the bottom. So sad. Oh god, are we gonna draw all our swamps again? Hello. Okay, we're dead. Good game. Oh, buddy, the Gravel Gill Scoundrel's getting in there. 5-3 with this deck, though. Pretty happy with that. Really squeaked out some wins with our stupid rares. Yeah, sure. Not my Spiral. Look at this awful. This is embarrassing. You should concede before people look at your hand when you have a deck like this. Yeah. No attacks. That was free, dog. Am I making a copy of my Merfolk and drawing a card? Sure. Oh. 1 damage. No, because now I can block with both of them. Sure. Bark of Doran going off. Oh no, they're living. It's hard to see other people living your dream. Don't have. Oh, I can get this back. That's pretty good. Sure. These both tap each other? Yeah, they can. That's a bit of fun, isn't it? They should probably go on the... Oh, whatever. I made lemonade out of these lemons with a 5-3. Gem positive, baby. I don't think I've ever hemorrhaged gems as much as I have in this format. Fun fact for everyone. Let's play 2 spells. We have so many Gravel Girl scoundrels. Do they have the board pump to just absolutely annihilate us here? I don't know what board pumps there are. They gotta have something, or this attack makes very little sense. Yep, that's okay. We killed one. That's fun. Okay. At least if they make tokens with this, we can blink them all out with Morningtide's Light. Yeah. What did you get in there? Lewin, Imperfect Naturalist. Discarding lands, make worms. That's pretty strong. Everyone has just the great elves deck. Every single time. What is going on here? You just want to gain life? 4, 5, 6. They can't have another trick. What is with this attack? This deck's been fun, actually. As much as I'm moaning about it being a pile. Huh? Sure. Kill one of my creatures? Except these terms. That's a bit sad. Exile any number of target creatures and then return them tapped. We need to wait until they pop more concise for that to be any good, so... Yeah, I guess we're just doing this again. This is just a 4-2 now. Maybe just want the 4 unblockable going through. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. I mean, this looks really crap on this board state, but whatever, man. How many cards do they have left? Maybe we can mill them out by blinking their board over and over. Oh, they're helping us. They're helping us. Their attacks are like not great. Just getting back Pamela. Sure. Oh no, Tristan. Lorwyn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can mill out their whole deck if we Morning Tides Light their 12 cards in their deck. 4, 3. So they have to mill 2, 5, 9 cards. So we just need to survive. And then we will mill them out with... Oh my god, okay. So we go for this, bouncing all of their mill cards. Oh no. They want to mill more cards. This and Tristan. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, okay, good. Mill them out. These are not May abilities, so we're gonna blink their board and mill them to death. Very good, very good. Okay, Morning Tides Light, best card in the set. Oh my god. That is the problem I've run into with the Elves deck a lot, which is just... you actually get decked a bunch. One, yeah, they have 5 cards left in their deck. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. I might as well do all of them. Boom! You must mill. What a win. What a win. There's little pockets of synergy in the deck. Look, I'm not hating on it. Yes. 6-2, baby, with the pile. Morning Tides Light kill con. Malicious. That was tasty. That was tasty game. Okay, we've made it to the final. 1800 gems minimum. That's pretty good. Let's get that final one. Okay, is there anything that we can change going into the final game? Mill 2, stuff coming back from the graveyard with Reaping Willow, no. That has been good. Maybe we just want this in to keep us alive. All of this has been not brilliant, but it has all been okay. Every card's had its moment in the sun, which is always the best, and that's why I love draft so much. This is not great, but it is just a 3 mana 3/4, which we will need to block. I think we are operating at optimum deck construction with the pool that we drafted, so let's go. Let's get one more win. I believe now. I believe. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in here. Again, we're gonna get color screwed in this game, so don't put all the eggs in that basket. Wild games, truly, truly wild. Ooh, we got some good threes here. They're going first. Yep. Okay. Lovely. You love to see it. You love to see it. Slow start from the opponent. Perfect mana from us. Oh my god. If they're mono red Dracula Mountains. That is a 3/3. Do you want to bounce that for tempo? No, we'll do it next turn after we do this. I really want to give them another treasure. Bloody Noggle Robber. Sounds like sounds rude. No blocks. That's a dangerous attack. I would love for them to cast something off the treasure and then I bounce it. Oh, I don't want to bounce that. That is a swamp. I will play a 5/6, and they will untap and kill it. I don't know if this is the game for Gravelgill Scoundrel. I'm going to need all the lands for Dream Harvesting. Which is going to be a little slow this game. Okay. It's going to be our greatest test yet. The Death Touch thing? I guess we block that. What gives +4 attack? Shrinking with the Blight Rot? Yeah, I'm okay with a 2/1. I mean, that was already a 2/1, but a 1/1. Okay. I would like to continue to draw cards. Yeah, go on. Maybe just bounce it and keep a spiral for whatever their big play is. And then Dream Harvest will hopefully hit 2 or 3 spells and 2 or 3, please, please. That's all I ask. 2 2-drops and a 5-drop. That's all I ask. That's quite good. Well, they're a little stuck on lands. This is pretty greedy. Well, they literally can't cast the Tome Skimmer if I bounce it. So, let's go this, to get an attack in this turn. I think we're more likely to be... They'll all come back, we get treasure, I bounce the Term Skimmer, which I cannot cast. Okay, let's see what we harvest. Vibrance. Thinking. So I haven't. So I just got a 4/4. Oh, that's a little. That's pretty grim. Get in there. That's fine. What is this? It's like a dog bush. Wow, so they're just like vivid, just mono red vivid kind of red black vivid stuff. I think I just have to trade off for this. I'm not getting through anytime soon. Okay. Looking full trample and probably eating it and dying. Yes, yes. This. Just getting a clean attack here. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I don't know what this deck is. It's like red-black treasures kind of thing. Oh, it's just like red-black control, removal-y stuff. The Noggle rubbers really enable that. That's pretty cool. Really fun. So it can take 6 here. I don't really think that there's a way for us to dig out of it, so may as well not block. Morning Tide's Light, that's been fun. Okay, we have to draw a card. That's not gonna help. Well, this is fun. Thank you everyone for watching. Games 7 and 8 were particularly great. Shame we couldn't get the win, but 6 wins. It's pretty good. Pick 2 draft. Maybe not for this format. It was pretty good for... No, sorry. It's better in this format than it was for Spider-Man. And it was pretty good in Avatar. That was pretty good in Avatar because there were a few more different archetypes to do. But I think pick 2 will be back for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But for Lorwyn, it's maybe not the go. Let's see if we draw Murphy. Yeah. Dead to the flies. Okay, cool. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.